So I am with Proficience. He's an activist, and then together we are going to be looking at the extension of the detention order by the magistrate on Seun Kuti. The magistrates granted the police extension to continue to hold Seun for additional 4 days, and there are reactions on social media. First, I want to ask you, what do you think the police could have used to convince the magistrate for addition? Because initially they asked for 21 days, the magistrate disagreed and said,
yes,
you can only have 48 hours.
Yes.
For whatever you're investigating in relation to the subject matter of slapping an officer.
Yeah.
But then, what do you think they could, because they went to search his house and all that, what do you think they could have used to convince the magistrate this time?
I don't think they had or they discovered anything new. If the police discovered anything, they would have filed new charges. Apparently, they don't have enough evidence to press new charges.
Do you know why his lawyers were not in court when the magistrate...
The lawyers were not notified. None of the lawyers were notified. They locked the court and they barred every member, including the band members and family. Only the police lawyers, about 10 of them, including his son. I don't know if Nigerian police get money like that. Because they never pay Tola Assis money where they brutalize. They pay most of the money where court the award. But they had lawyers, about 10 today. And they were happy taking pictures to nail somebody without charge, to get more detention order. So I'm asking myself, is it beyond that video we saw on Third Milan Bridge? What are you investigating? And now they have totally neglected the allegedly drunk officer who endangered Seun. He's unanswerable. He didn't commit any crime, according to the police now, because they were quick to take pictures and put it online as against the administration of criminal justice in Lagos. That's parading. But we can't see anything about the police in the misconduct. None of that. So I think they don't have any cogent...
Proficience, you have also been victim of police brutality in the past, including this kind of, arrest, detention, and the rest of it. But then I also reckon that during the EndSARS protests against police brutality nationwide in Nigeria, many youths united to say end police brutality. But in this particular Seun instance, what do you think would have been responsible that the youth are now divided? Some are supporting the police against Seun. Some are saying, oh no, but there's a confusion. Is the EndSARS movement divided now? What exactly?
Even then, EndSARS movement was divided because of political background of the major organizers. Because as it plays out, many of them were in Atiku's camp that now became obedient. The new PDP, the PDP Youth Vanguard, most of them moved into Labour Party, and some of the APC rebels moved into Labour Party. So most of them that were against Orange Beret or some radical revolutionaries was because they don't want other people with political undertone to take leadership or credit for leading the movement. So even then, it was divided along political lines. And as it plays out in Seun's case,
wasn't this pronounced?
It was pronounced because we knew, the revolutionaries, the Orange Beret guys, we knew those other guys as PDP people, because we have been on Twitter together, and you know one thing, some of them actually called off the EndSARS protest on the 3rd day. We had to extend it. They called it off. They went on Twitter after the meeting with Sanwo-Olu. They called it off. The PDP Youth Vanguard and some APC rebels called it off on the 3rd day. It was citizens and the revolutionaries that said, no, we have to continue. So it was quite divided then. That's why they were saying, we don't want leadership, we don't want this, we don't want that. And that's why you see that most of them are not concerned about the 34 people in prison in Lagos. As I speak to you, there are 34 people arrested in connection with EndSARS in Lagos. Now, in Seun's case, most of those people that are crucifying Seun are saying because he was against Obi. They said it. We can dig out the tweets. They said because Seun spoke against Obi, and some said Seun supported Agbado. Seun did not support Agbado. Seun declared his support for Sowore on Arise TV and several platforms, and I think on Objectv too. But you know, police, even without the public opinion or people that are interested in crucifying Seun for being an opposition, the police, this is the usual police character. There was uniform support for Bameshile. There was uniform support for the guy that was the organizer that was killed in Ajoke Ayo area of Lagos. There was uniform support for Barrister Bolanle. What did the police do? What did the DPP say?
But of course, you know, so police easily succumb.
Okay, the question we should ask is, why is the police not obeying the judge that says the case should be transferred to the DPP? Then why is the police smuggling Seun to court? The public opinion, no matter how reactionary or divisive it is not telling the Nigerian police to smuggle Seun to court secretly or to not obey the court order by admitting the bail and by verifying the bail conditions if it is met. And why would you arrange somebody for further extension to detain him when we can see clearly that it's just a matter of encounter on Third Mainland Bridge? What are they investigating? Okay, why are they going out of the subject matter to go search his house? As citizens, we are all traumatized. My first experience with police was 15 years old. I was picked up while trying to buy bread and egg as garage boy wey help him mama sell finish. So I wasn't even scared of police then because I realized that it's not the same police who will gather the two gates together. Why I go run? As a 15-year-old, I just dey buy my bread and egg. Everybody was running. And they picked me up and they locked me in cell for 2 days, Ketu police station. So since then, I'm traumatized. And, you know, I've been beaten severally. At least you saw the attack last year, May, when they attacked me and my comrade. So if I encounter police without the knowledge I have now, it's trauma and it's defense. Because what you see is death, brutality, beating. Look at what they did to Alazan, the Okada boy in Ojaoba. You know, you have 5 police, you want to arrest one unarmed person, and you have to use a baiting on his head. Exactly. So you can't just grip him and take him off the bike. So it's just the way it is. The police is in their usual character of maximum force, intimidation, and when the police assault you, it is not an assault. But when you defend yourself against the assault, it is an assault. So I think that lacuna needs to be checked in the law. Once police beat a suspect, you don't have to beat a suspect. It is wrong in the law. So why are you detaining a Seun that cannot run away? A Seun that everybody knows that he lives at 15 Akinyoshi. And there are ways to even keep Seun in Nigeria that will not be able to travel, right? That we know of, that the police know of, but they just want to keep Seun in cell like he killed somebody. But the drunk police who wanted to push him off Third Mainland Bridge.
We learn he's in coma.
We can't be taking the scribblings or ramblings of angry police as fact. They should show us the documents. They will show us they will show us the man in coma. They should show us the medical reports.
And you can get it all those ones easily.
No, they should show us the man in coma. Make it even it's a lie. When police want to just punish somebody and use him as scapegoat, they will do that. And they always target just.
So you trust the judiciary to do due diligence in this case when the substantive trial commences?
Well, I've not done my research on the magistrate involved because in Nigeria we know that judiciary could be there or here. So I don't know if you know, like Justice Doris Okwobi of the EndSARS panel gave judgment that the Lagos state government and Nigerian army committed massacre, even though she worked for the Lagos state government for over 30 years. So someone who couldn't believe that Mama is Mama Kofoshi and wouldn't take that. So we don't know if this magistrate will be or stand to the pressure, because even today DCP Loaf was saying that it is admissible to parade suspects, Meanwhile, it was amended in 2021. The learned Fushika, the better experienced son, took him to the cleaners that you can only take pictures of suspect for record purpose and identification, not the PPRO then taking pictures, sending it to social media, doing media trial, and all of that. So we hope that the magistrate of Court 1, I think is Magistrate Olatubos also, we hope that the magistrate will be very independent, and we hope she stop granting detention orders for a matter that is as simple as this, and for a man of international recognition that can't run away, who went to the office of the police commissioner by himself. There are many reasons to release Seun on self-recognition. For if, like, I pray not to be beaten again by police and be awarded money and police will not pay. I don't see no way. I go to sleep area F every day. Yes, because Tola Assis is here to get our money. So there should be resistance if the Nigerian police or the judiciary pervert justice. There should be resistance. A country without resistance means that we are in a slave camp now. So, but we hope there will not be injustice, and we hope there will not be abuse of office by unnecessary torture or necessary public parade, unnecessary extensions, because I don't think there's a reason for that detention today, because it should be out by now.
All right, thank you very much, Proficience.